Hi everybody, it's MJ Augustini and welcome to another episode of MJ's Real Estate Videos. Today we're going to be talking about the pre-listing process and what happens during the pre-listing process. This is to help you prepare for listing your home. The following tasks that I'm going to go over will help us achieve the highest price possible in the least amount of time with a minimal amount of hassle to you as the homeowner. These are tasks that I'll go over when we meet in person, but this gives you a little preview of things to come. Number one, the pre-home inspection. This would be definitely recommended, especially if you've lived in your home for many, many years. There may be hidden defects that would be better if detected now and corrected before you list the home. A pre-inspected home will make the buyer feel more comfortable and probably bid higher, knowing that it's been inspected and all the defects have been disclosed. 90% of the transactions fall apart because of home inspection issues. So that's why this is a critical aspect to preparing your house for sale. If you know everything about it, you can correct things that need to be corrected or disclose things that you may not want to correct. It's going to make for a smoother transaction. A pre-inspected home will also alleviate anxiety in you because you will have known about all the unforeseen problems that cost you money after you've negotiated the price of the home. So the things that you want to inspect would be a regular engineering inspection, pest inspection, a septic and well inspection if you have those systems, and radon testing in both air and water if you have a well. Number two, staging. Staging is complementary with my services, especially if the home is occupied. My stager will take about an hour to 2 hours of your time. She will walk through the property and make suggestions on how to improve the visibility for showings, as well as set you up for good photography. You will receive a written proposal from her, and that will help guide you in what you need to do to get your house ready. So staging is very critical in today's real estate market. Number three are dump runs. The stager will emphasize the need to declutter and get rid of certain personal property. Please consider donation first. Obviously, there's lots of worthy groups that could benefit from bureaus and bed frames and appliances that you might not want, lamps, miscellaneous household furniture. Have a tag sale or an estate sale, or finally bring whatever you don't sell or don't donate to the dump. Those items that the stager suggested, as well as maybe suggestions that I will make when I come to the property. This will make the clean out when you're ready to close much easier and faster. Certainly, if you need help, ask, and I'll give you all my vendor contacts in this area. They are affordable, attentive, and efficient. They're really good people to work with. Number four, landscape cleanup. Most buyers are going to do drive-bys. Besides doing Google Earth and looking at the pictures online, they're going to do drive-bys, and you want your yard looking as perfect as possible. Tasks such as trimming bushes, putting down mulch, seasonal flowers, and general yard cleanup are imperative and should be done prior to photography. Number five, again, the list of contractors you regularly use at your house. This would be a great item to provide to the buyer, such as landscapers, pool companies, heating and cooling companies. Many buyers like to use the same contractors that you do, especially because they know the house, they know the projects there. They would prefer to use the people that you use. Your contractors know the home and are most likely to be willing to stay on with the new buyer. If you do a lot of the work yourself, that's fine. Just state that you do the work yourself so the buyers understand that. Number six, a list of utility costs. This is a question that comes up all the time. How much does it cost to heat? How much is the electricity? And obviously we all use our heat and electricity different, but they like a general idea. So we usually ask for a year's worth of electric bills, heating bills, water and sewer bills, so that they can plan for their budget, especially if they're a first-time home buyer. Every dollar counts for them. This will also help boost the value, especially if your house is efficiently run. Natural gas is probably the most efficient fuel out there, but that's not to say that electric and oil aren't efficient. Now you've got solar powered energy as well. So having those utility bills available for buyers to look at is very, very helpful. Number 7, list of improvements. This is, again, very helpful to both myself and the buyer, thus, again, boosting offers to reflect the items that you've already done. If your roof's done, your furnace is done, these are things that they don't have to worry about in the near future. And they would be willing to pay more for your house knowing that they don't have to deal with those. This will also keep negotiations to a minimum when it comes to the home inspection part of the transaction. And again, don't forget permits are required for major improvements or repairs. And if you have any question on permits, take a look at my video on permits because that will give you all the information that you need. Number 8, cleaning, including window washing. There's nothing better than a sparkling house, especially with beautiful, nice, shiny windows. If the buyer feels you're fastidious with cleaning, they will assume that you're attentive to all your household needs. This is especially important if you have pets. Now, at one time, I've had 4 cats, rabbits, dogs in my property, and I know how hard it is to keep your house clean, but you have to be attentive to this and make sure before you have a showing that everything's cleaned up and that you don't have any odors, especially pet odors. That will definitely turn a buyer off, and I've had buyers do an about face and walk right out of the house if they smell excessive cat or dog smells. Same thing with mold. You don't want to have moldy smells, or even harsh food smells will turn buyers off. So those are the major items that you want to think about when you're getting ready to list your house. I look forward to working with you to help you achieve your goals. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me by phone, email, text, or social media. And don't forget to hit the like button if you thought this video was helpful. See you next time.